Hello everyone, welcome back to Stitches with Charlie Feathers. It's lovely to have you here. Hello to all my returning subscribers and hello to all my lovely new subscribers. We've had another little influx. I know I've been mentioned on a few FlossTubes and I'm very grateful for that, so thank you very much. And if you've come over from anyone else mentioning me, then you can pop that in the comments below if you'd like to, just so I know. But yeah, welcome in, everyone is welcome here. And yeah, I can't believe how much the channel has grown. I'm feeling really grateful, a bit overwhelmed. Like, I just didn't think that 3 years down the line, I'd be over 2,000 subscribers. I just think it's amazing, that people want to come and listen to me rabbit on about cross stitch. So I'm really grateful, thank you. And yeah, if you are new here and you've just found me for the first time through the YouTube algorithm, then and you do enjoy my content, then please subscribe and click the like button and consider pressing the bell so you get notified of any of my future videos. And if you'd like to know other ways that you can support my channel, then they'll be in the description box below. So yeah, I've been stitching up an absolute storm since I last saw you. I've been doing the Giro cycling challenge with Laura from I Stitch Birds, and a couple of other people have joined in, like Lindsay from Blushing Pink Stitches, Kim at Stitchy Squirrels, and I think there is other people that have joined in. So we started on, I'm just checking the calendar, we started on the 9th of May, and you stitch so many stitches a day based on how many kilometers they have cycled that day. And it's just been so fun. Like, so it ranges from say 16 stitches a day right up to, I think the maximum is 220 or something. It's not like a huge target every day, and there is rest days as well. So I think we've had 3 rest days so far, and it finishes on the 1st of June, and I'm just so pleased with the progress that I've made on that project. So without being like intentional about it, I have kind of done a monogamous May, because I've been working on my Giro stitches every day, and then I've been working monogamously on an older project until it's finished, and as a result I've had 5 finishes this month. I'm so pleased, and one of them is already FFO'd and gifted away. So yeah, it's been a fantastic, stitchy 3 weeks or so since I last saw you. I'm really pleased with a lot of progress that I've made, and I've also got 2 giveaways for some really gorgeous prizes, both my own handmade things, but I've also got some gorgeous things from other small businesses that I like to support. So stick around for that. That's for my 2,000 subscriber giveaway, which I'm really excited about. I've also got some lovely haul and some plans, so yeah, lots to get stuck into on this video. It is half term here in the UK, but we've got some help with childcare at the moment, which is so lovely. Chris's mum and dad, my husband, Mr. Feathers, his mum and dad are staying in the campsite up the road from us. It's a really cute campsite, and they're here for the week because it's our wedding anniversary tomorrow, in actual fact. So I've booked some annual leave off work, and me and Chris are going to spend some time together, and we're going for some matching tattoos, which I'm really excited about because Chris has never had a tattoo and I've only got one, and we've picked something really special to both of us that we're going to have put on our wrists. So yeah, they're here to help with supporting me and Chris to celebrate our wedding anniversary. And yeah, I've got a hospital appointment this week. I was at the hospital yesterday. I had to have an examination, and then I've got to go to an outpatient's appointment on Thursday to have a procedure done. It's like nothing major. Like, I'll just go in, have it done, and I'll be able to come home. And as long as I'm like resting, it will be absolutely fine. Like, it's no big deal. I've had the procedure before, so I'm not nervous about it. But it has been a month of like struggling with my health, like one way or another. And yeah, I'm just really hoping that this is the last thing that's going to go wrong with my body for now. I feel like I've turned 40 and my body is starting to fall apart. So yeah, I'm just really hoping this is going to be the last thing. I'm going to have to get sorted for a while, and then I'll be well for a little bit. That would be really nice. But even though I've had like the ups and downs on my health, and you know, it has given me time to stitch and to rest, which has been much needed. And I have had my Charly Feathers shop shut for a couple of weeks, and apart from one large commission, I am going to keep my shop shut for the time being until I've kind of got back on top of my health a little bit and I'm feeling a bit more energized. And yeah, I am preparing for a special release for summer, which will be released on the 21st of June, which I'm really excited about. This is my summer collection, so I'm going to have special sets of floss drops, the decorative paper ones, and I'm going to have a special selection of needle minders, both large and small. And I'm working with a small community of women, and we are all released on that day across our platforms, and we'll be sharing each other's things so that you'll be aware of, you know, who's released what. So that is really, really exciting. I felt quite nervous about reaching out to these women because I admire them a lot and I really love their work. And I wasn't sure if they'd want to work, you know, alongside me to create summer collections and release them at the same time. But they were all really like graceful about it and were really happy to join in. So that's great. And I'll let you know who else is in that little community of women. There's also Alison, who makes absolutely gorgeous project bags, and she uses a lot of whimsical prints. She also makes gorgeous thread beds and like notions pouches. There's Adele from oh no, don't say her name's going to escape me right now. That's it, it's Tailor Made Stitching. Sorry, Adele, I don't know why I had that brain fart. So yeah, Adele from Tailor Made Stitching. She makes absolutely gorgeous scissor fobs and zipper pulls. Oh my gosh, her work is absolutely lovely. She uses such glorious beads and charms. I really love Adele's work. And then we also have lovely Phoebe from Loombug. I'm going to show you one of my whips of her patterns. I absolutely love Phoebe's whimsical, colourful style. She's just got such a great sense of colour, and yeah, her patterns are always so cute. So I approached those three ladies and they are all joining in. So the 21st of June, mark that in your calendars and look out for what we're going to be releasing. Yeah, it's really exciting. So I've got lots and lots of plans of what I want to make for that collection. It's brilliant. Right, let's get on with the finishes, shall we? Let's talk about this one first. So, oh god, don't look at the back because I've not fully finished it properly. So this is the Saltbox Fairy Village by Barbie's Petal Pusher. It's designed by Barbie Tingley. That's going to live with Yas now, that pattern. I think she's going to stitch it. And yeah, I stitched this on 32 count raw linen from Zweigart. And I just got back from Tesco's just now. And yeah, I saw this frame in the home section and it had been like half price reduced to like £1.70. And I looked at it and I thought, I wonder if my Saltbox Fairy Village would look good in that. And I think it does. So yeah, I'm gonna get putting that on properly on mount board and get that put in. But oh, I love it so much. So that's the companion for the one that I showed you not very long ago that's hung in my bathroom, which was called Coastal Fairy Village, I think. I think that's what it was called. But yeah, I used all the cool 4DMC for this one. I just think it's beautiful. Just put that back up there. There we go. Okay, the other finish that I had was a complete FFO. So this was the, let me just get it. This was the Grow Your Own Garden kit, which I was kindly gifted by Yasmin. And this came with everything required in the pack. I am currently having a giveaway for this on my Instagram. So if you'd like to join in with that, then feel free to. I'm giving away the 14 count Ada, the pre-cut DMC threads that are left over, but I will try and top those up for you so that you can stitch that in whole. There's a needle in there, there's some beads, some yellow beads that you can embellish the strawberries and the flowers with that I didn't use because I did French knots. There's full instructions in there, a really fantastic large scale coloured chart, and there is also one of Yasmin's beautiful hand painted needle minders. So I thought that would be a really lovely giveaway. I did ask Yaz's permission, and she was happy for me to do that. So yeah, there's the gorgeous needle minder. So yeah, if you want to be in with a chance of winning this, then pop over to my Instagram account. I'm at Charly Feathers, and look for the post of my finish, and it will tell you how to enter there. But I just thought I'd mention that, so you can hop over there and have a look. And I'll put in a picture here of my FFO. So I was stitching this, and I thought of my daughter's teacher, Kelly. She's absolutely beautiful. She's so hardworking and really caring and gentle with the class. There's lots of neurodiversity in that class, and she's fantastic with them. It's a very small class, and yeah, I always say to her she's like a magician. And I was stitching it, and I knew that she liked like gonks and gnomes. And I was stitching it, I was thinking I could personalise this and give it to Kelly for her birthday. So that's exactly what I did. My eldest daughter, whose teacher it is, she came to the sewing shop with me, and she helped me choose the fabrics to finish it with. And I popped a Charly Feathers ring bling on as the zipper pull. And yeah, I'm just really pleased with how it turned out. And yeah, at the bottom it should have said, as you can see, grow your garden down here with these flowers either side. And I just charted Kelly and then put extra flowers and a bee, and I really liked it. And then instead of using the beads for the embellishment, because I stitched it on 32 count, the beads were a bit tight, so I just decided to do French knots, and I'm actually really pleased with how they turned out. So yeah, another finish that I've got is this gorgeous one. This is a kit that was really kind of gifted to me by Yasmins Made with Love. Not the Christmas just being the Christmas before, so Christmas 23, and it was a full kit with the even weave, the flosses, the instructions, and everything. And yeah, I'm going to have a future giveaway of this with the matching needle minder. Not today because I've got enough giveaway prizes, but look out for that one in the future. And this is stitched on a 27 count or 28 count even weave with 2 DMC flosses. And I really got into this. I was in the mood for monogamous stitching, so it only took me about 4 nights and it was done. And I am going to sew that into a cushion, I think, which is what it's designed for. So that's 3 finishes. I also finished the lovely April box. I think this was April, from Cotton Twine, which was kindly gifted to me. And yeah, it's meant to say June here, and it's supposed to have some bigger bees or flowers. I can't remember exactly, but I wanted to make this for a friend's birthday. She loves purple and she loves bees. Oh, Mr. Feathers is calling. Hang on. Oh, I just found the pattern while I was answering the phone. So this is what it should have looked like. So yeah, this was the April 25 box, and yeah, as I say, it was supposed to say June and the 2 bees. But as my friend likes purple and she likes bees a lot, I thought I could stitch this for her. So I just charted it to say friends, and then I just copied these little bees up here and put them either side. And I also made a mistake that I picked up the wrong yellow to stitch it with, so I did adjust the colour of the door to match, and I also changed the bee colour as well. But apart from that, it was as per the box, and I did really love stitching this one. It was really quick to stitch, and I just think it's absolutely beautiful. And it did come with a white box frame, which I did take out the packaging to take a picture for my Instagram. So yeah, you can see what it's going to kind of look like if you see that picture on my Instagram, because I kind of placed the frame over the top. So yeah, I'm looking forward to fully finishing that one and gifting it to my friend. Okay, my last finish for the month was this beauty. This is Token of Spring, which was a Patreon pattern for, I think it was April, with Yasmins Made with Love. I stitched this on a 32 count peony blush from River Hut Designs, sorry, on Etsy. And I used all the Call for DMC, which was really nice because they're all the new DMC numbers, you know, from 1 to 35, plus one extra pink from, like, I think it was 161. So it was really nice to use those rainbow colours from the first 35 colours of DMC. And I just love those little birdies. I think they're so cute. I think it looks really nice on that fabric. So I'm going to frame that one and put it in my front room. So yeah, that's all my finishes. Right, let's move on to whips. So I won't share my project bags unless they're new ones, because you've seen them all before. Okay, so my Giro stitching, which is the first one. Just gonna have a drink. I feel like I might cough. So this was my Giro stitching. Kim and Laura both helped me decide. I had 3 projects that I wanted to potentially work on, and they both picked this one, so I said that's the one then. So this is a Heritage Crafts kit by Mel's Stitches, and it's really exciting. They announced they're going to release 2 more new designs out of this collection. I just can't wait to see what they are. I think I might treat myself because I've worked so hard on this one. And this one's called Verdant Canopy. This is probably my most favourite one that I have out of this collection in stash. It reminds me of a little fairy house in the woods. Oh my gosh, I'd love to live there, wouldn't you? So yeah, this is based on the original artwork by, I think she's called Mel Roderick or something like that. Her artwork's stunning. If you look her up on Instagram or just type her into Google, her artwork's lovely. In actual fact, when I looked this design up, I think in one of these trees there was a little owl, which obviously Heritage Crafts have took out. And I'll put in a before picture of what it was like before I started the challenge on the 9th of May. And yeah, I've made such fantastic progress with this. Just thinking I haven't got anything to hold behind. There we go. Oh my gosh, it looks so amazing. So basically it was all the way down here. There wasn't much of this stitched at all. There was a tiny bit of this trunk. So basically all of this is new progress, and I've even found the corner here. So before the end of the month, I'm excited to see how much of this I can actually get filled in. I mean, it would be great if I got to the halfway point, and then this pattern would be 75% done. Apart from the back stitch, there is some back stitch going in these trees, and these flowers down here, they need some back stitch as well. The back stitch is done on this side. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. Doesn't it look fabulous? It's actually been really nice to work from the paper pattern for a change for that one. Okay, this is in a new bag. Look at this gorgeousness. This was a gift from my lovely friend Yasmins May with love. It's beautiful, isn't it? She knows how obsessed I am with strawberries at the moment. And this is a tailor-made stitch in Adele that I was talking about before, that I bought from her recently, a little strawberry zipper pull. I think it's actually a scissor fob, but I use it as a zipper pull. I love it so much. It complements the bag so beautifully. And then inside is there some more gorgeous strawberry fabric. And she also made me a gorgeous strawberry thread bed, which came with it. That's got really lovely strawberry ribbon for a scissor fob. I love these storklets from Kelmscott Designs. I've had these for a while and I thought they match that. And then that's also a recent gift. Can you see that? Here. It's a little gnome with strawberries in his little cart. There we go. It's actually a needle minder that Sarah, Cross Stitch Sarah, bought for me and posted to me this week. But I thought I'm going to stick that on my little thread bed. And I think this is a new start since I last saw you. Look at Yasmin's new cards, aren't they gorgeous? In here, I've got my lovely Patreon pattern from this month, May, from Yasmins Made with Love. Just hold it in front of the project bag. And this is her strawberry sampler. I will put in a picture of what it's going to look like. I'm stitching this on, I've got the label here, an Eva Faith fabric. It's a 40 count linen called Copper Beach, and that's one of my strawberry needle minders. And I'm stitching this with a gorgeous Weeks Dye Works in Strawberry Fields. I have bought a second one of this, but because I bought them separately, they're a bit different. So I think I'm just going to like alternate which one I'm using when I'm stitching. I loved stitching that strawberry, and I'm looking forward to working on this a bit more. So yeah, I loved that one. I think it was only one night's stitching, and I got that big strawberry done in the middle. That was a centre start. So thank you, Yaz, for that lovely gift as well. Oh, what's happened there? There we go. Another gorgeous new bag. This arrived this week from my lovely friend Abby. She's on Instagram. She's just changed her name to the Stitching Cat Lady. But she asked if she could send me something in the post, and I said, yeah, of course you can. Thank you so much. And then this beauty arrived. Isn't it gorgeous? This is from a shop called Jibby Yarns. She said that they are knitting bags, but they work really well for cross stitch, which they do. And in here I've got another new start. So this is this is the Swan Lake Historical Sampler Company Cotton Twine subscription box for this month, so May. It's these gorgeous colours. It's only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's only got 7 colours in this box. Oh, it also came with this lovely card that Abby sent me, and inside it's got really pretty florals. So yeah, let me just find the swan chart and I'll come back. So yeah, this is the gorgeous chart. It's so pretty, and they did give me like the full kit. I can't remember what else it came with. Does it tell me in here? I mean, I quick flashed, but that's how gorgeous the chart is. You know, it's really big colour. I have got the PDF because I emailed Suzanne and asked if I could have it, because I prefer stitching from from Pattern Keeper if I can. So it came with Zweigart 16 count Ada, the pre-sorted threads, a needle. It came with some backing fabric, some rip-crack, some gorgeous hand soap, which I have already been using, and a milk chocolate and vanilla mallow bar, and a clipper tea. So yeah, I think the cut-off for this box was the 25th. So you're not able to buy this anymore unless they have got some leftover kits in their shop, which often they do, so it's worth going over to have a look. And I will put a code along the bottom here that if it's your first box, if you use this code, you get a certain amount off. Can't remember how much it is exactly. I think it's like 10%, something like that. I'll put all the details here and I'll put them in the description box below as well. So yeah, go over and treat yourself if you really like this this design. And look out for the next box as well, because Historical Sampler Company have shared them with me already to promote, and the next box is absolutely gorgeous. So I think we can start sharing pictures from the 1st of June, so keep your eye out for that. And I decided to change the fabric on this one. I'm doing it on a 40 count hand-dyed Newcastle linen Zweigart, which was kindly gifted to me by Yaz from when she went to her Polish retreat. So I don't know who the designer is, unfortunately. But it's this gorgeous, it's like a green, like a turquoisey tealy green. It's absolutely stunning. Just tuck some of my working threads out of the way. And yeah, this is how it's looking. It's really beautiful. And yeah, I'm really enjoying stitching this one. I decided to do it on a 40 count because I wanted to use one strand, because I know that my white stitching is not the best, and this is a lot of white stitching. So I thought if I do it on a 40 count, I could use one strand and the swans will be really delicate and pretty, and I won't be stressing about what my white stitches look like. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing them develop a bit more. I've only done one stitching session on this. I won't put that back in the bag because it's a bit of a faff at the moment. Thank you, Abby, for my gorgeous bag. This is an Oh So Alison bag, as I mentioned her earlier. Okay, this is another Cotton and Twine box, but this is one that I bought for myself out of my own money back in May 2023, and it had been sitting on my shelf since then. And I know that Sarah also has this, and Kim has got it as a whip as well. And I said to Sarah, I'm going to start it. Do you want to join with me? Because I've had it sat around for 2 years. And she agreed. So what have I got in here? Oh, this one came with the usual tea. I'm going to keep that out because I've been collecting them downstairs to drink. Because they've all been hanging around on my shelves and stuff in boxes. So I've been collecting them all together, so I actually use them. So this came with Ada and the jute string. It came with a really gorgeous, I think this is a Trimmets decoration, and it also came with a dowel for finishing. And yeah, the idea is that you make it into a wall hanging. So I decided to swap out the Ada for some even weave. I think it's even weave, just let me check. No, it's actually a linen. It's a fabric flare, which I bought from Sew It All. So it's a 32 count linen in the colourway Nostalgia, which is this really nice sort of sagey green. But I am using most of the pre-cut threads. Oh, and this needle minder also came with this box as well, which is a Liberty welly boot. So yeah, I am using most of the colours from the box, from the pre-cut threads, but I have swapped out the blue. I think I used 3810, is that right? I think it's 3810. And I also changed the colour of this mushroom because it was supposed to be pink, like this pink on the heart. But I thought, no, I want to make that into sort of a fly on agaric. So I changed that to red. And I've changed that, I think it was a light blue, but I wanted it to really pop and look really summery. So I changed that. And the other needle minder I've got on here is some lovely gift from Sarah in one of her recent packages. And she got them as a bulk deal from Don't Step on Your Needle, Yana. I always think I say her name wrong. Sorry if I have. But yeah, she sold those to Sarah. She got quite a few from her. I think 15, and Sarah gave me 5. So I'll probably have a giveaway of some of those at some point as well. But yeah, I'm loving how this is looking. I think it's looking really nice on this fabric, and I've got quite a bulk of that done really. So yeah, I'm looking forward to picking that up again. I'm just going to shovel that to the side and sort that out later. Okay, next one was an old whip. This is an Owl Forest embroidery kit called House Spirit, and Yasmin really kindly gifted this to me for the first birthday I had after we became friends through Instagram. So this was quite near the beginning of my stitching journey that me and Yas became friends. And it was a complete kit with the fabric and the needle minder and all the lovely little gorgeous hand-dyed threads. And yeah, I picked this up and I got quite a bit done on this. I stitched the whole of this House Spirit, the broom and the lucky horseshoe. So I've got a good bulk of that done as well. I think I've just got the little hen and these little gardening tools, and then just the borders to do on that one. So yeah, a good amount stitched on that this month. He's so cheerful. I loved putting in the back stitch on his face. I've also picked up a couple of nights ago my stitching cabin stitch along. I've got another of Adele's needle fob, scissor fobs on here as well. This one was a gift from Sarah. It's of a feather look, but they're so strong and sturdy, her scissor fobs. And these are my favourite scissors. I've got something to hold them up against so you can see them properly. Yeah, they've got like birds and things on. These were a present from lovely Natalie, who's Love It, Live It, Make It Yours. She organised a really lovely tea and stitch swap a couple of years ago, and I had luckily got Natalie as my swap partner, and we actually met each other in Devon in January when I was vending at one of the retreats. Which one was it? The Bee Stitchy retreat. And Natalie came and we met each other. That was really nice. So yeah, my favourite scissor fob are my favourite scissors. These are the ones I probably use the most. But they're in this project bag because I've been working on this project just last night. So the stitching cabin, this is part just gonna see. I think this is part 5 that I've picked up. We're going to get part 6 on the 1st of June. There's 8 parts in total on this stitch along. And have I got something to hold up behind here? I'll just use this pattern so the light doesn't shine through too much. And yeah, it's gorgeous. It's these deers. So there's 3 deers each side. So I've only got 2 more to do, but I love how these antlers are looking. They look fantastic. And there is some crying egg you might not be able to see in these bits of the deers and the patterns. And then there's these gorgeous oak leaves hanging down. And then there's another bottom border that I need to do. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting that one finished, ready for part 6 that comes out next week. Is it next Sunday? The next part will be out. I'm mainly using the called for DMC on that one, unless I decide, you know, that I want to change something here or there. Like I changed the fox colours, and I also changed the owl beaks. So yeah, I have changed it if I've wanted to as I've gone. Okay, my lovely froggy bag. This was a notions pouch from lovely Pauline at Sobe Bags. And in here I've got another lovely kit that Yasmin gifted to me from the Polish retreat that she went to. And this is the spring house, which is stitched on wood. It's a complete kit. And I worked on this one evening with Yaz and Kim. We all stitched on our houses one night. And I've made a little bit of progress with that one. So yeah, I'm really pleased with how that's looking. I'm looking forward to getting some of the back stitch in and yeah, see how it's coming along. Love that. And the colours are so pretty on it. So pretty. So that is by Zayka Stitch, and you can buy that from a Ukrainian website. If you want to know where to buy those kits from, then I'll try and leave it in the description box. If not, then just message me. Okay, I think this might be another new start since I last saw you. This is Glimpse of Sakura, which is designed by Quarternion Creations. I'll put in a picture of what it looks like here. And I'm using, sorry, all my threads have got in a bit of a muddle. I'm using the Call for colours apart from the pink for the cherry blossom tree, but I decided, oh, my rings just come undone. There we go. For the cherry blossom, I decided to use a variegated thread, like lovely Natalie, who I mentioned before from Love It, Live It, Make It Yours, she used a really lovely variegated pink on her finish of this, and I wanted to steal that idea. So I am using a Brew Moon Fibres in this gorgeous, it's like a speckly, bluey, pinky, purpley white. It's really gorgeous variegated thread. I've also got on here my gorgeous scissor fob from Yasmins Made with Love that I bought. But I think it really suits this project, so I just hung it on there as like ring bling. And yeah, I'm stitching this on a Fabric Flare, one of my favourite fabrics. It's a Fabric Flare 32 count even weave in the colourway Wolf. I'm just going to hold it up against this. So this is where I've got to with it. I love this fabric because it looks grey, but in certain lights it's almost got like a pinky purpley undertone to it. It's a really interesting fabric. I've stitched a few things on this and I've always really liked how it's turned out. And this is one of my large needle minders, which I pinched from my stock because it's cherry blossom. You can probably see that there. And yeah, I'm really liking how this is coming out. I have been a bit concerned that maybe this patterning is not showing up very well on the border, but I asked Sarah because she's stitching this with me, and she said no, she thinks it looks nice. But I love how that variegated floss is coming out. I think it looks absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, I'm looking forward to working a bit more on that. My lovely fox bag from Yasmin. This was another lovely gift from her. Oh, this is my new oven kit, which I told you about, that I had ordered from my bobbin. It's finally arrived from Russia. And this is oven, and it's called Autumn Breeze. I love it so much. I really want the winter one. I keep putting it in the basket and then chickening it out and taking it out again. I might treat myself soon. Isn't it glorious? So as soon as it came, I started it that night. I've got it on Saga. I put all the flosses on one of these floss organisers and just numbered them because I didn't like the card organiser it came on. It was really long and it didn't fit in my project bag very well. And I had plenty of these left over from Amazon when I put in an order for my big full coverage. They're really interesting threads actually because they're a Russian brand. I can't remember what they're called now. But they are cotton, but they don't have the same luster, like the same shine as DMC. It might not show on the camera, but they're really nice to work with. I'm enjoying them. I've got this in my 8x8 Q snap. Oh, and here's another one of those Don't Step on Your needle minders that Sarah gifted to me. And look how lovely this looks. So I did a centre start. I've swapped out the Ada for a 32 count even weave, which is a Zweigart antique white. And I did a centre start because I wanted to start on the little dog. And I got the girl in. I haven't backstitched at all yet. And you can see the start of the grass. There's a lot of sky in this, which is a blend, which is it's okay to stitch actually, because I kind of do a bit of that and then I go down here and do a bit and then I go back and forward. So I did a few evenings on this, but I love it so much. And Laura sent me the sneak peeks for the spring and summer. They're doing all of the seasons for this collection and I love them so much, and I'm literally stalking my bobbin every day to see if they've been released yet. I will put some pictures in here so you can see what I'm talking about, but they are absolutely gorgeous and I can't wait to get my hands on them and stitch the whole collection. They were selling the autumn one and the winter one at Hobby Jobby, but I looked the other day and they've like took them down. They had them up for pre-order, so I don't understand why they were there and now they're not. That is a bit odd. But if you do want them, they do have the winter one in stock at my bobbin. It says out of stock for this particular one, the Autumn Breeze one. but you can select the to order button and put your email address in there, and I think it kind of triggers them to get some more in, or to email you when they're back in stock, because I have done that before at my bobbin. And another Oh So Alison bag. I always flash this one because I love it so much. This is my full coverage. I decided to take a rest from this month. As I've been doing my Giro challenge, I decided that I've been working so hard on this. I only started it 6 months ago, and I'm already up to, I think, 15% off the top of my head, and I've nearly done a whole row, like the whole top row. So I've just been working a bit on this tree trunk, which I'm really excited to see grow, because there's some really interesting purples and reds in there. But look at the shadowing on this, it's absolutely stunning. I went to Stitch Group with Morty and Brom, and a few other lovely ladies came. Rosa, Hannah came. Yeah, it was really lovely, and I took that and I put 200 stitches into it, but that's the only stitches I've put in this month. But I've just reminded myself that stitching is fun, and I don't always feel the need to like constantly stitch to a deadline or feel the pressure to do so many stitches every day on something. Like the Giro challenge is enough. I don't need to add to that on top if I don't want to. And the last whip I've been working on in a lovely Pauline Sobe bags is Phoebe at Loombug. Oh, it's nice because I'm getting to mention all three ladies that are working, towards that summer release. I get to mention them all today and show some of their work, which is really nice. So I picked back up the Herbalist because Phoebe managed to create a pattern keeper friendly version of this pattern, and she kindly gifted it to me. Thank you, Phoebe. So I managed to mark off what I'd done on Pattern Keeper, and I put in quite a bit more on this pattern. So again, I'll put in a picture of what it's going to look like when it's finished. And yeah, this is where I'm up to. This is stitched on a 32 count even weave from Pole Stitches in the colourway Wisteria. I love it so much. So I'm getting down to the magical cat here. I think she's just below this shelf. Isn't it glorious? And now you will see what I mean about Phoebe's like a colour wizard. She's great at colours. The phone was ringing again. It's really annoying. I don't know who that was. I just declined it. So yeah, as I was saying, she's just fantastic with colours, and I really love how this is turning out. I thought I was about 25%, but when I marked off what I'd done in Pattern Keeper, I think I'm only about, like 18% or something. So yeah, quite a long way to go on that one. It is like 12,000 stitches, so, but I enjoy it so much that I'm not in a rush to get it done. It's always enjoyable to pick that one back up. And for this one, it's a bit of a rat's nest. I need to sort that out. But I've got these on some of my Charly feathers, small jelly printed floss drops, which I'm really enjoying using. That one's got a bit bent for some reason. I need to sort that out. Yeah, they're really gorgeous, colourful floss drops. So yeah, that's all my whips. So what should we talk about next? Should we talk about giveaways? Let me just move all this big stack. Look at that. That's great, isn't it? Should we try and get a picture? There we go. Just shovel that on the floor. Put my finishes over here. Right. Okay, so I've got two really, well, I think they are really gorgeous giveaways. So, showcasing some really lovely small businesses. So we have the Cotton and Clay, lovely Laura. I knew you said Laura then, she's Laura. One of her lovely froggy needle minders that I bought at Stitch in London last year. But he's been unused, he's still in his packaging. And if you don't watch Laura's FlossTube, please go over and watch her. I love her FlossTube. She just released one I think last week and it was really enjoyable to watch. She's also got a really amazing like box that she's bringing out this summer called the Summer of Stitching, where you get to open a really beautiful package every week during the summer holidays. So whether you're a parent or you're a caregiver, or you just find the summer holidays really overwhelming and you just want to be able to indulge in yourself a little bit and give yourself a treat every week, then go and check out Laura's Summer of Stitching box. Yeah. So in this giveaway, this little bundle, we've got a lovely froggy needle minder from Laura at Cotton and Clay. We also have, I'll take this out of its packaging. Oh, I've just ripped it a little bit. Whoops. We also have a really lovely, let's see if I've got something to put that against. Okay, we have a really lovely zipper pull and scissor fob with, oh, it's the wrong way around, with these lovely little frogs. So yeah, a little zipper pull for your project bag and a lovely froggy scissor fob from Adele at Taylor Made Stitching. Is that right? Yeah. So they're included in the bundle. And we also have a really lovely Lewis and Irene frog fat quarter, which I found at the fabric shop last week when I went to look for some finishing products for my Grow Your Garden finished project bag for my daughter's teacher. So yeah, this is a little bundle for a giveaway to say thank you for helping me reach 2,000 subscribers. They don't want to show, do they? Come on, froggies, behave. So that's the first bundle. So if you'd like to receive this, be in with a chance of winning this gorgeous froggy bundle, then please leave a comment with the word frog. Yeah, that's exciting. Please be a subscriber and please be 18 so I can have your address, all that usual gumph. And the second bundle I've got is a Charly Feathers giveaway. Where's the other one that I was going to show you? Hang on, let me grab it. So quite a few years ago, I used to do hand embroidery before I really got into cross stitch, and I used to do craft markets, and I have still got some stock left over from that time. And I made these notions bags, which were hand dyed and all hand embroidered. And this is what I'd like to give away, is this little notions pouch. It's got free motion embroidered heart on the back. I hand dyed the inside and the drawstring tab with madder root, I think it was. Was it madder root? I'm pretty sure that it was. And I designed this hedgehog pattern. It's all French knots, these flowers. So yeah, I designed this embroidery chart and stitched that. It has got a label inside that says, it's hand typed, it says Low and Fibre Arts, because that's what my business used to be before I was Charly Feathers, and changed my name because I'm selling different things now. So there is this gorgeous notions pouch, which is drawstring, and I have got one of these that I use for myself. This is another one of my designs. It's this gorgeous little birdie with these little bird paw prints and lots of French knots for lavender, and he's got some bird seed that he's pecking, and again it's got the heart on the back, and yeah, I've just got plain fabric inside. So in here I keep things like to sharpen my scissors, my little needle case with all my spare needles in. I keep things like, you know, this with needles, spare scissors, my magnetic thingy-majiggies to hold back my project. I normally keep like hand moisturizer, finishing pins, like all that kind of stuff. So it's kind of like a little notions pouch, and I keep all my stuff in there. So that's, you might want to use it for that, you might want to use it for a small cross stitch project. It's up to you what you do with it. And I've made a coordinating little hedgehog needle minder, a small one, just yesterday. He still needs varnishing, but I've popped him on there so you can see what he looks like. I'm worried he's not showing up very well there. Let me just turn off this light, see if that makes it any better. No. Oh, it's a shame he's not showing up very well. There we go. So he's a little hedgehog that has got pink flowers next to him and some really nice little ferns, and I thought that matched, you know, the little flowers and stuff that's in here. And he's on a green background. He's a happy little chappy. So that's my second bundle. So if you would like to be in with a chance of winning this, then please put the word hedgehog in your comment. And as I said, please be a subscriber and please be over 18. So yeah, 2 beautiful bundles to give away. Frog, hedgehog. And thank you for helping me to reach 2,000 subscribers. Right, plans. I bought this gorgeous bag from Yasmin, and I bought some pretty pins to go on it. Look at that grumpy lemon, isn't he absolutely brilliant? And I've also got a lemon tea. I bought these from Etsy. Because, as you know, I've been going through a strawberry phase, but just a fruit phase in general. Also bought the matching lemon thread bed, which is beautiful. And in here, there is actually a magnet, so you could put your needle minder there, or a needle. And I also bought these gorgeous Kelmscott scissors from Yas. Oh, they're magnetised into there now. So yeah, if you like Kelmscott scissors, then go and check out Yas, because she is now a UK supplier of Kelmscott design scissors, and she has got loads of designs, and I think she's getting more. So in here I've got oh, it's lined with gorgeous strawberry fabric as well. In here I've got a Plan New Start. So Yas has released a collection of 9 different fruit samplers. You've got to go and look at them. I will try and put a picture in here, and I will put a link in the description to Yaz's shop. And she's released a lemon, which I've got completely obsessed with. I think lemons might be on par with my strawberry obsession. And if you remember, I bought this strawberry basket from Home Bargains, which I've shown on my Instagram channel, but at the same time I also bought a lemon one. So yeah, I'm really glad that I picked that up as well. Oh, in here, this is another gift from Sarah this month. She sent me this gorgeous strawberry plate. It's like a melamine one. My girls have been using this to eat their strawberries for their snack. But that's up there because I washed it the other day and wanted to show you. I've gone off a tangent again. So yeah, Yaz's fruit collection. And in here I've got some Dark Azure 32 count Murano from Zweigart, and I wanted to stitch Yaz's lemon chart on it. And I've got a choice of these sulky threads that I bought. I've never used sulky, I've had these for a while. I bought some of these for that tea and thread swap that I talked about earlier with Natalie, so I gifted a pack of these to Natalie, and at the same time I popped one in the basket for me. So this is 12 weight sulky cotton petites in the summer sampler collection, and there is a gorgeous yellow in that. But the reason I'm showing these is these would be great if you want to stitch some of Yasmin's designs. This would suit so many of them, like the grapes, the orange. Yeah, they'd look fabulous. So I am wondering about whether to use this yellow, or I've got some DMC, which is the Colour Variations collection in 4075. I've got 2 of these. So yeah, I'm not quite sure which I'm going to use yet. And then I went down a rabbit hole of KLT Crafting, I think it's called. She had some gorgeous yellow hand-dyed floss called Bring Me Sunshine. I did email her and she's replied saying it's part of her regular collection. So keep an eye out for that coming back into stock. So I might buy some of that and use that. So yeah, that's another planned new start. Don't know when. I'm not sure when Yaz and Kim are starting theirs because they're going to stitch the lemons too. Sorry, I just had a bit of a coughing fit. So I might join in with them when they start. And another planned start that I have, as I said, it is my wedding anniversary this week. We're celebrating a milestone wedding anniversary, which is amazing. And when I went to, not Create Nostalgia, what's the other one? Nimble Thimble, is that the right one? I think so. When I went to Nimble Thimble in North Wales with the ladies back in March, I picked up this Bent Creek chart. It's called Flowers in the Springtime. And it says, and their love grew like flowers in the springtime. And each side, it's got the names and the wedding date in the middle. So I thought that I would do this as a wedding kind of sampler for me and my husband. So yeah, it'll say Chris and Charlie and our wedding date here. But I'm not too keen on the colours of this. It's a bit prim looking for me. I like a lot more colour. So I've got some, so I got a 32 count Murano in the colourway Violet, which is one of my favourites. I've had to order a bigger piece from Florishell this morning because this isn't quite wide enough. It's a wide skinny piece. And last night I picked out lots of fancy flosses that are some of my favourites, and I've put them on a ring. And yeah, I'm gonna stitch like a little, I'm gonna stitch like a little spring meadow, like a wildflower meadow, instead of it mainly being, it's going to be like a little spring meadow of some of my favourite colours. So it's going to be really nice and bright and colourful. So in here we've got like Weeks Dye Works, Classic Colour Works, Roxy Floss, some Cottage Garden threads, some Weeks Dye Works, some KLT charting, some Tom and Lily, some Gentle Art, and some River Hut Designs. So there's a good selection of flosses there. I can't wait to get stuck into that. As soon as my piece of fabric arrives from Florishell that's big enough, I'll be starting that this week. So I look forward to showing you how that's looking next time. I don't like this brown colour for the writing. I asked my daughter's opinion. She's fantastic with colours because I showed her everything I'd selected. I said, what do you think? She said, yeah, they look really nice, Mum. I said, what do you think I should do about these words? I asked Kim's opinion. She said leave the words to the end and then decide once all the stitching of the flowers is done. When I asked my daughter Evie, she said, Mum, I think you should do it in blues. So these, I've got two lovely blues here. I've got a Roxy Floss in Royale, and I've got a Labelle, which is one of my favourite cottage garden threads. So I've got these two blues. And she said, Mum, you should do the writing on the top in the dark blue, the Roxy Floss, and then the bottom in the Labelle. So yeah, I quite like that idea. So I will keep that in mind when I do the writing. And I was so chuffed. Most of the things I spent the least money at Nimble Thimble, which I was so chuffed about. A lot of the charts that I liked, luckily, were in the sale. I'm going to get out the stuff because I haven't showed it to you yet, what I actually bought while I was there, so you can see. But several of the charts that I got were in the sale or they were £1. I just hit the jackpot. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to starting that this week. So yeah, they're my plans upcoming. Let's get out the stuff from Nimble Thimble. I didn't go absolutely crazy at Nimble Thimble. I was very reserved, I would say. So I did manage to find another Bent Creek chart that I've loved for ages and I hadn't managed to find anywhere. It's called Cabin in the Woods. I absolutely love this one. It's gorgeous. And again, this was in the sale for £5, so it was like nearly 50% off. I was really lucky. I also got, this was full price, but I've loved this one for a long time. It's October House Fibre Arts, and it's called Lead a Quiet Life. And it's got these gorgeous feathers in, which is appropriate for me. I'm not quite sure about the colours on this one. I might change a lot of the colours. It's very blue. I'm not a blue girl, really. I'm saying that I'm wearing blue today, but I'm a very pink and purple girl, so I might change that. I love the moon on this one. Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah, that one was £7.95. I absolutely fell in love with this one. I love it so much. It's by Homespun Elegance Limited, called Snowman Ornament, and it's even got the charm. And I ummed and ahed about getting this one. And when I got to the till, Chris said to me, "Oh, it's got a blue sticker on it. It's £1." I nearly fell over. I thought it was £8.50. That's why I was umming and ahhing about it. But yeah, it's a little gold charm. Can you see down there? And it's these really cute little snowman, and it says snow. But I've not heard of this company before. They have got some gorgeous charts if you look on 123 Stitch. £1. Yeah, I was chuffed with that. I also found this one by Homespun Elegance. This one was also £1. I couldn't believe it. Fell in love with this as well. I've got a really horrible feeling I have showed this stuff on the channel before. If I have, I'm sorry. I don't think I have. But I'll take this one out of its packaging. This one's called Peaceful Valley. It's a little pincushion. It's quite old because it's a photograph rather than like it's an actual printed out photograph. It might not show up very well, but it's basically this gorgeous charm. Get that out. And the charm was included. It's like this really gorgeous little house, and it's a really beautiful little chart. It's like a little valley with sheep and flowers, and the house in the middle with a sun, and inside a heart shape, and it's got the most amazing willow tree. I don't know if it will show up. It's gorgeous, and the reason I bought this is on the way to the accommodation where we were staying, I was driving through this valley, and I was just absolutely in awe of this gorgeous willow tree that was in the middle of this valley as I was driving down the road. And then I saw this chart in Nimble Thimble. I was like, I have to have it. And then I found out it was £1, and I was even happier. So yeah, I'm going to brighten this up a little bit. I don't think I'm going to stitch it on blue. If I do, it'll be a light blue. But yeah, it was really strange that I drove through this valley, saw this amazing weeping willow tree, and then I found this pattern that had all those details on. And the last thing that I bought from there, sorry, crinkly, was this button. I think I paid like £1.50 for this. It was also in the sale. It was this gorgeous sunflower, and it's a ceramic one. Really gorgeous. So yeah, I don't know what I'm going to use that for yet, but I have it. So yeah, that was the haul that I got from Nimble Thimble, and now I'm just going to reach over and get my haul box and show you some of the stitchy kindness that has come that I haven't showed you yet, and some haul that I've bought, and then that'll be it for today. So we'll start with haul. So Yaz and Kim were putting in an order for more of the wooden houses that I showed you earlier in my whips, and we were talking about what we're going to buy and stuff, and I said that I would really like a Mill Hill kit that I've been lusting after for a while, which was this gorgeous buttons and beads. I've never done a Mill Hill kit before, but Laura I Stitch Bird showed this on her channel, and I just fell in love with it. It comes with a really gorgeous little turtle button. Where is he? I always struggle to find him. Oh, he's down here. There. But it's this gorgeous stream with a really lovely bridge going over it. It very much reminds me of Monet and these gorgeous cherry blossom trees. So yeah, that's a full kit. The Ukrainian company, I've just found the bag this came in. There's their logo. But as I said, I'll put it in the description bar. And I also bought one of these gorgeous Wonderland Crafts magnetic frames. It's so beautiful. I've already put the perforated paper in, so I am looking forward to starting that. If you've got any hints and tips about organising these threads, then let me know. What I thought I might do is get out my DMC master set and then compare them to the threads and what it says on the chart, and then I know what's what. That was my idea. So yeah, got that. I told you that I bought another Serendipity Designs design by Carolyn Meacham off eBay. Last time I showed you my vintage collection, and I'd already bought this one, but it hadn't arrived yet. This one's called Meadow. Oh, he's so beautiful. I love this little birdie. Again, I'm going to brighten this up. I don't really like the fabric that it's on, but I think it's a really gorgeous design. That one is from 1992. I also treated myself to the Erin Elizabeth Strawberry House. I love these strawberry designs. That's going to go in my strawberry collection of things to stitch. And I also couldn't resist some of Yaz's summer releases, so I bought her Summer in Bloom, which says summer is a canvas painted with the vibrant colours. So beautiful. And I also bought Rose Tree Road. I am going to go back and buy the companion to this, which is called, is it House in a Teacup, I think it's called. It's beautiful, and it's got these sort of roses as well in it. So yeah, looking forward to stitching that one. They've got some nice fancy flosses in those. Oh, and this also came as a freebie with the Ukrainian order with Yas and Kim. And I really like the house. I think I might take out these Easter eggs and just make the house with some flowers or something, or bring up the grass. I'm not quite sure, but I do really like it with a little bird on the top. Really cute little chart. When I bought the lemon bag, and thread bed and the Kelmscott scissors from Yaz, she also popped in this as a gift. This beautiful organiser with this gorgeous little ladybird button. If you open it up, it's strawberry fabric with these gorgeous zipper compartments. And I don't know if it will show on the camera. Oh, it is a bit. It's got this gorgeous star vinyl. It's really pretty. So I'm looking forward to being able to use this now I've shown it. Thank you, Yaz. She has still got project bags and like organisers like this in her shop, so go and check them out if you're interested. Oh, I just flashed that quickly. This also came with my lemon chart. There you go. Just a quick flash. She's quite often been putting in charts with purchases, so I think they are available to buy in her shop as well. But if you make a purchase, then she quite often is kind and pops a free chart in. Just thinking she did gift me another one. I don't know where that is actually. It's a really gorgeous floral design. It's not in my lemon project bag, is it? Oh yeah, it was on the back of this one that I said about. Isn't her leaflet gorgeous? Quick flash again. It's just some florals. So yeah, I'm actually going to keep those together. I'm going to put that one in with that one as well. And then a lovely package from Cross Stitch Sarah has arrived. I think I've had 2 packages from Sarah this month. Thank you, Sarah. She popped in this lovely card and a couple of fancy flosses. I think they were Weeks Dye Works that I put on that ring for my wedding anniversary start, that were really gorgeous. They were like pinks and purples. She also sent me this beauty. Tiny Modernist yesterday. I was clever. I've been eyeing this up for a while. And Sarah bought one and she gave one to me. So kind. It says, yesterday I was clever, so I wanted to change the world. Today I am wise, so I am changing myself. But I just love the colours on this. I think I might change some of the colours, but I do really, really like the design. She also popped in a really lovely oval frame which I'm going to display one of my cross-stitch cottages in, like Sarah. Some gorgeous strawberry floss drops that she got at the Floss Friends retreat. She sent me some coffee craft fabrics, which I've already put away in my stash. It was like a gorgeous lavender linen or even weave. And she also sent me this. This is a Silk Weaver Rosewood 32 count. It's really pretty. It's like a really dusky rose colour. And lastly, she sent me this gorgeous hand-painted, hand-drawn bookmark from Charlotte, who is the I think she's called the Busy Bee Stitcher. I hope I've got that right. I'll put a link to her coffee shop down below, but she designs cross-stitch patterns that are very whimsical, and yeah, she also paints cross-stitch hoops, and also she started doing bookmarks. It's gorgeous, isn't it? So thank you, Sarah, for my goodies. And when Kim posted, because Kim got the Ukrainian order posted to her, and then she shipped it on to me and Yaz. So when she posted it, she sent me these lovely earrings. I don't know if you'll be able to see them, but they've got little, they're like little, take one out. They're like little feathers. You see that? So cute. So she sent me those earrings. Am I going to struggle to get it back in now? Yep, I'll put it in later. I need to put it in with the mirror. She also sent me this gorgeous Stay Close to People Who Feel Like Sunshine. So that lives up here now. Yeah, so I've had some gorgeous stitchy mail this month. I'm so grateful. Thank you to everyone who sent me lovely things. And some gorgeous haul. And it's been so lovely to come back and speak to you again. I'm looking forward to editing this and getting it uploaded. Hopefully tomorrow I'll have it up. And don't forget to enter the giveaway, either frog or hedgehog, or you can enter both, that's fine. And I didn't mention, but where are they? Where have I put them? I'm just going to check the size of them. I think that they can go international as well, because I think both of them, like the Notions pouch, I can fold in half and put in a large letter. So yeah, if you, wherever you are in the world, I'm happy to post them, as long as the post office can ship there. So yeah, thank you so much. I can't believe I'm at 2,000, well, over 2,000 subscribers. I think I checked just before I recorded and I was at like 2,110 or something. It's just, yeah, crazy. Thank you for all your lovely comments. I love reading them, and it's so nice to know what you're stitching as you're watching me, and just hearing what you've been up to. And yeah, it's just lovely. It's lovely to be part of this cross stitch community who's so generous and loving, and yeah, it's just a lovely community to be part of. So thank you for being here. Right, I'm going to go and clear up and get editing. Take care of yourselves. Bye.